How you guys doing today? COD Black Ops Kid here, coming at you with some Elder Scrolls VI information, where the location is, a little bit more information about the game, some maps, some finer tunes to actually show where we are going in the next Elder Scrolls. First, I'm going to show you the full intro, and it's all of its amazing. The trailer gets me every time. So far as I know, this is more of like the northern side of the map, as well as really a lot of ocean and a lot of desert, as you can see. A lot of mountains, desert. So the first place I thought of is the three locations anyways, is High Rock to bring the sorts, Hammerfell, as well as elsewhere. Mainly the three most regionous maps that you would know that have sand and water nearby. High Rock I thought was kind of a more ideal. It's pretty much the most north part of the desert that I could think of. But obviously, thinking about it, we've already been to Daggerfall. We've already seen what it can really offer back in the old school days anyways. But also, it's also the northern part, and you can see a lot of mountainous regions with some desert in it as well. So, of course, High Rock, but what about Hammerfell? Going down south, being able to see some of the sea. But then, of course, when that came brought into my mind, you can see a lot of water and there's no land on one side. So, where does this lead us now? I mean, you could probably go to elsewhere. I think that it would be more of Hammerfell, as it's about the same size as Skyrim, roughly, about the same size or maybe a little bit even bigger. Now, this is just mainly a theory, and no one knows exactly where the exact location is besides maybe these three islands. Now, the more we talk about Hammerfell, the more possible it sounds. There wasn't a lot of red guards in Skyrim. It's also been 11 years since Skyrim. So, what about if you went to both High Rock and Hammerfell? Let's go back to the intro and show that cutscene where it goes from one place to another in the distant far. So here's the beginning clip as we're rolling in. It looks like it begins at maybe High Rock and goes to Hammerfell, or maybe it starts in the lower southwest corner of Hammerfell and zooms up into High Rock, going to the kind of the water side, I guess. It's hard to really know the exact location. You can see some mountainside, so it might be right by Hammerfell and High Rock. It's hard to say. We can't really suppose this. We can see that mystic building. It looks more like High Rock, more like the, Aladdin type buildings. But also we could be in elsewhere for all we know, because, a lot of elsewhere is mainly only desert, though. Only desert and not very many mountains. Maybe a mountain in the middle of the map, I think it was, which will show a little bit more detailed map of Elsewhere here in a little while. We've never been to Elsewhere, which would be kind of nice to see that. We've been to High Rock, we've been to Hammerfell, well, a little bit, and that was probably about 20 years ago. So it would be nice to see these in this game, good of games graphics. I think this is the actual engine they are using, or maybe something they were using, something kind of like the Elder Scrolls IV intro. So I don't really know exactly where this is. Not really anybody has an idea. A lot of people are just throwing out desert ideas. Now I'm trying to give you the most identical facts of that you can really give out. Now, High Rock is known for that place over there. So let's look towards Elsewhere's water. As we look down, half of the bottom half of it, where the coastline would be all forest. Unless it's off to the right-hand side where there's a little less, forest. There's no forest in the trailer that we could see. So I think that Elsewhere won't be in the next game, because there is some mountainsides right by the water, kind of like how it shows in the trailer, but it doesn't go into much detail. You can't see any island to the left. You can only see mountains to the right, and looks like there's no mountains to the right-hand side. Which tend me to believe that there would be a desert by the water, which would tend me to lead me back to the High Rock / Hammerfell location, because there is no real desert or mountainous regions down by the water, which doesn't really mean that it's not. It could be more towards the top of the map, maybe lead into more of like Cyrodiil. I don't know. From what I can see, it's not 100% elsewhere. It's gonna be more of the top regionous maps, I believe. So what does this mean for Elder Scrolls VI location? Where is it exactly? Now, we'll actually never really know until they release more information. But as far as this, I hope you guys enjoyed the little rumors about Bethesda's Elder Scrolls VI next location. Do you guys agree with me with it being at High Rock, maybe Hammerfell, both locations maybe? Something going on in a sinister plot that you might have to save the world at these locations? We'll never know until they release it in 2020. They didn't, of course, give this game a official release date. I'm shooting for a 2020 release. That is, of course, ballpark estimate. There's no official date as of right now. But with that Fallout 76 already coming out and it's being 4 times the size of Fallout 4, who's even going to know what is going to happen with the next Elder Scrolls? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about Elder Scrolls 6 location, a little bit more ideas on where it could be. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or anything about where the location could be, any known facts or details that you guys might see in Elder Scrolls Online or anything like that, because we've been kind of combing through that for the last couple days now. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope you guys subscribe to stay tuned to more Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout 76, any Bethesda news or gaming news in general. And I hope you guys subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.